Hello, speech class, section 6 to 8 p.m. Don't know which section, but that's the time. Um, you know, this is a lot less fun because I can't mess around with the audience. But who am I? The question I've been asked, read about for years, but every time I read about it, it seems to get harder. I know who I am, but it's hard to put it to words without sounding like a total jag. But a wise man once told me, if you don't know where to start, go back to the beginning. Howdy, my name is Trevor Avon. I was born in Boston, Wisconsin on October 8th, 2001. It's coming up, but at 1:30 a.m., I was a whopping 7 pounds and 12 ounces. And then a few years later, my brother Brett was born. Well, 2.5 to be exact. Not exact, but on June 4th, 2004 is his birthday. Then, last but not least, my little brother Colin was born 8.5 years later on July 7th, 2010. He's my favorite brother, mostly because he's the youngest, so I didn't live with him as long. But he annoys me to no extent, but he's at least funny. My other brother Brett just avoids me, and Colin always has to be by me, no matter the circumstance. Then you have my mother, Tanya Rochelle Raybon. She was born on April 23rd, 1981. Then finally, we have my dad, Tad Elvin Raybon. He was born on February 12th, 1977. And that's it for my immediate family. But I spend a lot of time with my Uncle Dusty and my Grandpa Stangroom. They take me on a lot of fishing and hunting trips, even to this day. We've been going since I was a little kid, as long as I can remember. And then we go across the state and even other states just to catch fish, because my grandpa's been a diehard. Last weekend I was up across the state catching salmon at Lake Michigan. And then we used to go to Kentucky to see my uncle, and then we'd go fishing in Kentucky for the crappie, but money doesn't grow on trees, and that gets expensive. I wasn't nearly as busy without sports this year in school since quarantine, so I did a lot of fishing in May, April, all summer with them. And then, alright, it's my turn. I'm big into sports. I enjoy playing all sorts of sports just for fun. Could be anything. Tennis is even fun. I just like competing. I like being out there. And then my favorite sport is football, by far. I love the feeling of being out on the field because it's not a lot like it. Even the smell of it just reminisces in my life. Then I'm big into lifting weights too. Just the feeling of it again and knowing that I'm getting better. I love it. It makes me feel great about myself. And then I kind of mentioned it, but I love the outdoors. I'm not a sucker for art or anything, but if you show me a pretty sunset or a beautiful view over the river, gets me every time. And then I like action. I don't like sitting around being bored. I like doing stuff because it gets boring. So that's why I don't like art. And then I'm a big time nerd for superheroes and stuff. I enjoy the shows, movies, and stuff. I'm not a big comics guy, but I've watched every superhero show on Netflix and all the Marvel movies, and I just like how it all comes together. It's entertaining for me. And then I'm watching Smallville right now. I got 2 episodes left, which is kind of scary. But then for movies, I like action and comedy, as you can imagine. Arnold Schwarzenegger is one of my favorite actors, along with Sylvester Stallone and Adam Sandler. Then my favorite TV show. That's a tough one. I like Arrow, Flash, those are really good, but I gotta go with Supernatural. It's on their 15th season, and the plot is crazy. It just all comes together, and I love it. It's so long, so I can actually enjoy watching it without running out. Then they put so much effort in that show. The research they've done is based on a lot of true facts, and obviously they make up stuff, and the show's hilarious. They crack a lot of jokes, and then there's fighting, so it's fun. It's like a combo. And then I really like the Marvel movies because they all go together. for a long time. They have like Full Circle, which I really like. Then I did not like Avengers Endgame though, because they killed off all my favorites and they made Thor fat. Like, I get it, but Thor's a badass. He can't be fat. He's a god. His metabolism, that shouldn't allow that. Then, my personality, that's a tough one, because it comes to a surprise to many, because, like, I'm a big dude. People think I'm just mean, but then they're like, oh, this guy's just a big teddy bear, which I don't enjoy it, but it happens. And then, I never get really mad at people, but, like, I get mad, I'm over it. It's not like I hold grudges or anything, but I don't like arguing, but if it's a certain topic, I will not just give in. Well, now that I exposed myself, I have to go into hiding, so good night.